welcome to a reaction Monday. And if you notice, this is a premiere and this is not going to be live. So if you are new to the channel or this is the first time you've seen this, please like and subscribe if you do like this content. We're not very popular and very big on this channel, and we kind of like it like that. So I do hope you subscribe, but if you don't, that's cool too. That probably sounded really bad. Anyway, the reason we are doing this kind of recording, we did this also on Saturday morning this weekend because YouTube is getting more and more efficiently asshole-ish. And they're blocking things a lot quicker, especially during live streams. They're getting the bot is getting really quick, and the bot is getting really annoying, and it's just taking down a live stream. And if you try to restart the live stream and start again, it automatically gives you a copyright strike or some sort of warning. So when we have content that are sent in by certain subscribers or people who want to submit songs to the channel for us to review here and react to, if I notice that these songs are pretty popular or if they might get easily blocked, I'm gonna start doing videos like this instead of doing the live stream, so that at least I can upload it ahead of time. When the copyright strikes or whatever the blocked video happens, I can at least dispute it and then hopefully get it overturned. I don't care about the copyright. I just care about it getting blocked so people can't see it. I've gone on numerous passionate, very angry bits on here about how stupid it is that companies would block a video for no one to see when they have the ability to copyright the music and make the money from the ads. I'm not making money from the ads. I don't want to make money from the ads. So for them to block it completely so that nobody can see it is the dumbest thing for them, for the artist, and for me and anybody else who wants to watch this kind of content. So let's hope they just copyright it and then let it play, and then they can make all the money they want off of it. I don't care. Nonetheless, we have to do it this way today because today we have Ivanator. So Miss Ivy, who is a subscriber of the channel, has turned in another set yet for us to review. There are 5 songs, I believe, today. And when I looked at the titles of them, and when I looked at, and she mentioned it, which is the only reason I try to go into it as blind as possible before I do this usually, but she mentioned that it was going to be blockaged kind of songs. So I looked at the titles and I was like, yeah, these are probably going to get blocked if we were to do them in a live stream. So we're going to do it this way, and I'm hopefully going to upload it after this, and then we will have a premiere tomorrow night. If you are new to this channel or you're new to this video and you would like to turn in a set or some songs for me to review, you can see right here how to do that, as far as the cost of it and where you send the money to, which would be my PayPal. I have a video on my channel, which is the intro video. So when you click on my channel, that intro video will pop up immediately, and that will tell you step by step if you do ever want to turn in a set or a song for me to review. We are a small channel, but we're a pretty close channel. So if you would like us to review that, then please send that with the appropriate money as well, $7 per song. That intro video will tell you how to do that step by step, in case you were wondering. All right, so Ivanator, are you ready to show us this new set? I'm a little excited, especially to see what the chat is going to do. So let's see what Miss Ivanator says. She says, so I'm not much a fan of rap, but there are select songs that I think even a non-fan can get into. So that's right, folks. It looks like this is going to be, I mean, she titles it Ivy's Totally Legit Rap Set. So this is going to be, I think, 5 songs of some rap. And again, I've said I love different kinds of content on here, even if I don't like the content. I like that we get different vibes going on here and people testing the waters. Usually it's progressive, heavy kind of stuff, but it's nice to have this little difference that we can throw in there, that even if I don't like any of these songs, it still should be fun. She says, for the most part, these songs have not really converted me, as I haven't listened to much else by any of these artists, but I still consistently re-listen to each of these songs. So it's kind of like she's saying, I'm not a fan of the band itself or the rapper, but these songs by that rapper are, and I would say I kind of agree with that. Like, I don't really follow any rappers or pop music, but I do like certain pop songs and certain rap songs that I will listen to over and over again. So even though most of you will probably hate this set, I hope you will at least give it a shot. All right, so here we go. Song number 1 is called Motherfucker. That's a great title. Short, to the point. Why can't progressive rock artists have titles like this? The artist is Xzibit. It's a very short song. Man, Xzibit, I remember doing, was he on MTV? I think he did like I think it was a show where they took cars and redid them for the people on the show, which I thought was a sweet, like the stuff they did to certain cars was pretty cool. Kind of like makeover home, but it was like makeover car. She says, so yeah, this is the song I was thinking about when I asked Cap if he had any issues with songs that swear a lot. No, I don't. I don't really know what it is about in the song, but the hook grabbed me from the second I first heard it, which was in the movie Domino, starring Keira Knightley as the bounty hunter Domino Harvey. Never seen it. Never even heard of that. And for Keira Knightley to be a bounty hunter is the most farcical thing I've ever heard. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. Okay. So this song is by Xzibit, who is now like a really, I would consider an old timer. He's like this, like the second old timer generation before Run DMC. So you had like Beastie Boys, Run DMC, and then you have like Xzibit and Vanilla Ice and those people in that. Well, I guess he came after Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice, 90s. He would be in the 2000s, I think, is when he first came onto the scene, if I remember correctly. So here we go with Motherfucker. Too funny. Don't get blocked. Short songs, we like that. Look, I heard this song. And then the beat is gonna drop. Good intro. You don't act like it ain't gonna happen till it happen. When it happen, you gon' wish it never did. Motherfucker. Hey, baby, sexy lady. You make them pants look crazy. I know you're scheming, have you leaving, screaming, fuck you, pay me. LA got tons of damies. That's quick to have that baby and try to squeeze you for every penny that you thought of making. Again, vicious. Can't make the wrong decisions. They have you shot I do like the beat here. Behind some bitches. Handle your business, homie. Cause ain't no homies in business. So many people in this business be so fucking phony. I see right through them traps. We'll see what the chorus does, because to me rap songs are broken specifically more than progressive songs on the chorus. Let's let the Henny flow. Go where you wanna go. My party heavy said ready, said baby here we go. It's not a fucking game, you know my fucking name. I'm number 1 with a motherfucking bullet, mate. When it happen, you gon' wish it never did. My soldiers cover missiles, cages, grenades, and pistols. So wait, was that supposed to be the chorus? Because that's a very, very short chorus. I already know it. It shows you that's pretty catchy. But a very odd chorus. We got them I thought I was gonna do it again. They wanna catch you, get naked, begging to spend the night. Here goes some good advice. Come through, stepping light. Believe me, extremely easy to lose your life. Get them up and keep them up. They trying to get me touched. If you even more so these days than when he was singing. Finna make this party jump. Finna make this club bounce. So take your shoes off or you step your ass in my house. Motherfucker. Little too early, pull the trigger too early. Oh, pun intended. Spreading like a parasite. We ain't the talking type. You get the target sight. Lead boy Malvo can't stop me now. No. We had to snatch it up. Full metal jacket, stay clacking to back 'em up. Don't even think about it. You get your shit rerouted. Straw for your food. Have you pissing through a plastic tube? I know you fucking hate it. We stay inebriated. Break out the Hennessy bottle. So have you noticed? It's not a fucking game. It's been this the whole time. I'm number 1 with a motherfucking change has been It is the catchy chorus, if that's what you're going to call that. Okay, that is it. Short, to the point. So I forgot to mention this in the intro, and I'll say this now. For me to really dig a rap song and like put it on a playlist, it has to be danceable. Uh, so like a song like I can't remember the name of the song is, but it's like we in the club getting tipsy, or drop it like it's hot. The reason those songs are so, in my opinion, probably so popular is because when you're in the club and you hear it, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, or LFMAO. Those kind of songs are very danceable. And they get your energy going. A song like this, I don't think meets that requirement. It was mostly, which has been my overall probably reason I don't particularly get into rap as a genre, is that it's just very, they lay a beat down, it's repetitive over and over again, and then the rapping, or I would say speaking poetry, is pretty much just repetitive. And that's why I said it hinges on how good the chorus is. If the chorus is really good and catchy, this one is an odd chorus. I get it, and it's catchy. That motherfucker is obviously in my head after hearing it one time. It's a different kind of chorus because it's not like it's just not like a melodic chorus that kind of has a little emotion attached to it. It's more of like a ditty, and I would say that is connecting. But the rapping was pretty much for, I would say, 90% of the song, other than that, was very just like, which is why I can't get into it. Luckily, it's only 3 something minutes, which is what most rap songs are, around the 3 to 5 minute. I mean, to have a rap song that's 5 minutes is kind of unusual, in the same way that to have a prog song that's 3 minutes is kind of unusual. So I would say I wouldn't put this on a playlist for the mere fact that it's not danceable to me. It's not something that makes me want to get in the club and start moving my body. And it's pretty repetitive, and the chorus is catchy and memorable, but not enough to overcome the other things. So I have never heard that song that I remember. So thank you for introducing me to an Xzibit song that I totally think is funny, and I like the chorus ditty, but not a playlist worthy song. So let's get into the second song, which says Lose Yourself by Eminem. Oh, who doesn't know this song? Ironically, I would say out of all of Eminem's songs, this is my least favorite Eminem song. It's kind of boring. But it does have it's definitely better than this last song we heard, and much more memorable because it's got that. Again, to me, when I think of it, I'm judging it based on, is it danceable? And Lose Yourself to me is not. It's more danceable than the last song for sure, but it's still just, I don't know. So she says this is almost unanimously considered the rap song most enjoyed by people who don't actually like rap. I'm not an Eminem fan, but it's hard to deny how good the song is. The rhymes are tight and the chorus is really catchy. Everyone has probably already heard this at least once before, but I think if you give it another listen, you can really start to appreciate the subtleties of some of the internal rhythms and cadences. And again, I don't love Eminem, but I think Eminem's other songs, as far as rhymes and cadences, are actually more interesting and complex than this song. I think this is one of the reasons I don't like it as much as his other songs, is because I think it's less intricate in its rhymes and cadences than his other songs. Yeah, I definitely would put this on the lower tier for Eminem specifically, which is probably why it's more of a hit. I don't know. It's not the real Slim Shady is, I think, definitely way more catchy than this, and better rhythmically and rhymes and cadences. But Lose Yourself is a pretty good song. So we all know this one. This is going to get this blocked for sure. Eminem is like the reason for white people to feel like, I'm not gonna go there. I've talked to so many people who are not white, say Eminem is not one of their favorite rappers, but
Look, one shot, one opportunity.
Chorus in this is definitely very, very catchy, which is why I think it's as popular as it is.
Did you capture it? Just let it slip. Yo.
Wasn't he in a movie during this?
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over, plow. Snap back to reality.
We just kind of raised the energy.
He's so mad, but he won't give up.
Putting that emphasis on that.
His whole back to these ropes. It don't matter, he's dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so stagnant, he knows when he goes back to this mobile home. That's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This old rhapsody better go capture this moment and hope it don't do better. Lose itself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance.
Chorus here is the best part of the song.
Once in a lifetime, you better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go.
I feel like the only dance move, kind of like why I don't like electronic music or trance, it's just this. But like if you were still going like, you know, like moving the, it wouldn't fit this because it's just a straight like, which is why I like danceable songs that allow you to like move within the rhythms instead of just like a straight like repetitive nature. The music should tell you how to dance. I will be shocked if this makes it through the blockages. There's that straight.
Change what you call rage. Tear this motherfucking roof off like two dogs' cage. I was playing in the beginning, the mood all changed.
Ivy, you said you really like the rhymes and the cadences. What specifically, is there a specific part? Because I would feel like it's kind of the same cadence throughout the whole song. I don't. Whereas like Bone Thugs and Harmony, they switch it up, which is why I think that's more impressive than this. In the chat, I'm sure Ivy's going to be there in the chat. Tell us. It's a little bit different. Every time I hear this or listen to this right now, it reminds me of that. What's that channel called? The two guys. They would probably love this. It fits so easily into the normal. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like out of all of, I mean, Slim Shady, I feel like has much more, not much more, but has more change and cadence change than this song does. I feel like this is, again, one of Eminem's like least colorful. Speaking of the background, fade out. It's just like the least colorful, I think, of his raps and cadences. And that shall be it. Yeah, not much to say about that one. I already have that on a playlist. It is a good song. But in the context of Eminem, I think it's one of his lesser impressive songs for me. What is that? Dido. That's who it is. I said Jewel. The Dido song. That's a good one, but I also put that one in this category. The one that he does with Dr. Dre, those songs I feel like have much more color to them and different cadences. And again, when it comes to, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with simple, but if simple is all you can do, I just think you're limited. If you can do simple and you can do crazy, whatever stuff, that unique stuff, and you find that, because also if you just do crazy, unique stuff, that would be avant-garde jazz, which is, I don't like avant-garde jazz too, because it's too crazy. It's too unmetered. It's too out there. So to me, the best bands, i.e., the ones that I like, find a balance between the home bass, the chorus, the consistency, the foundations, but they move out within that. They plant it, then they walk around and they run around and then they come back to the plant. And it's just, to me, that is the best music written. Haken, Leprous, Caligula's Horse, Dream Theater, these bands do that perfectly, in my opinion, for the most part. So that's why when it comes to this genre in this context, Bone Thugs and Harmony, what was that? Mystical? Was it Mystical? He did something a little bit different a couple of times in his songs. It just was unique. It was nice. So I also know that I'm talking a little bit out of my ass because I don't know this genre very well, but that is what I know of this genre, and that's what I feel about it. So I think it does apply to the little that I know. All right, so the next one that we have on the list is... Oh, we do have 6 songs on this one. I didn't realize. Sorry, I just missed it. We have 6 songs, not 5. Number 3, this is Space Boogie by Kurupt. I think it's Kurupt, featuring Nate Dogg. Do I know this song? This is another song that has a really catchy rhythm that pulled me in. I've only ever heard the song with the swears edited out, which I find somewhat amusing since it feels like a third of the song is bleeped. I hate that. I've seen Good Will Hunting, which has a lot of cussing in it, on like A&E, and I just had to turn it off because it was like they were just bleeping out all the cussing. And it's like, there's no reason to watch this movie without the... It's like a signature of the movie in the Boston kind of accent and feel. So to cut it out is so dumb. Well, I get it. But it's still fun to listen to. There is just one small part towards the very end that I can't stand. See if you can guess what it is. Okay, you got me intrigued. Good job of giving me some buy-in power. So this is Space Boogie, number 3. Let's do it.
Yeah, nigga. West Coast. West Coast. Floating.
I don't think I know this song.
Jeez. Got it.
See, we got a little color going on here compared to the last one. See how he raps.
I'm like, fuck a bitch and fuck you too. It's so many different things that I'm gonna do. Switches all fucked up. Living in the 80s, jacking niggas for Nissan trucks. A quarter piece to flip. It's me and Daz and 2 bitches. I never gave a fuck, nigga. Daz and Kurupt. They say this ain't the way to get rich.
At least there's like a few things going on in the background,
I don't get it.
and it's a lower tempo.
In the matrix.
See, now the bass has been added in. Yeah, this definitely has some more uniqueness to it than the first 2 songs, in my opinion.
What a punk motherfucker like you gon' do?
Rapping is kind of in the same vein, like
He said it's on 2, on 15 shells, ducking deep.
Notice how there's no like stop and then speeding up stop, which Eminem does in some of his other songs. But the rapping is just kind of very straight. But I do like the background here. See, bass is not there. Bass just came in. So musically, there's definitely more going on, which is more appealing to me. So you got that. And then you got the bass coming in, and then he stops for a measure, or maybe like. Now we got this. See, you got more stuff to grab onto. It's just like imagine all of that out, and just his rapping and the
want to just do. Get what we got to
It would be a very boring song.
And we blast what we got to blast
But
to get ours. Like
so far, I gotta rate these. So far,
like what you want, the lights
I'm at 3, 2, 1.
What the fuck you want to do?
So we're going backwards.
Get what you got to get through.
3, 2, 1.
Just do it, just do it. Don't stop.
Would I add this on a playlist is the question. Can I dance to it? I can definitely dance to it more than the other 2 songs. Yeah. Where's some harmonies? Right there. Boom. We just added some more color to it. Oh, I hope you people who love rap are not just torching me right now. It's just my opinion. I look for you, like, more than just simplicity, and I feel like rap is a lot of simple stuff. Until you add in these harmonies, these other things going on, which is why I like this song a lot more. Just like adding some R&B into it. See, even his like rhythm and cadence is a little bit different than just somebody. Right. Yeah. This might go on a playlist because I definitely can dance to it more. And when you're doing moves in hip hop, you can like do it with the rhythms of the cadence of his singing, not just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, with this beat, I can literally hear the metronome on your like electronic drum kit going. Which is why you need all this other stuff to color. Went blurry there for like 30 seconds. So we are at 3, 2, 1. This is definitely, to me, the most...
Hey, yo, Kurupt. Fuck all them haters out there.
That's right. Fuck all them haters. Yeah. Said all I needed to say in that one. For all you rapper and people out there that love rap, I hope you at least understand my point of view. That's why I'm trying to... This is a reaction channel. It is my job to try to tell you why I feel the way I feel. And that's what I feel. So, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Let's get into the next one. My microphone, sorry, is right here. And it's blocking my view. So that's why I keep going like this to get around it so I can see what I'm freaking reading. Song number 4 is... I think it's Katana. Like, sword. The artist is Princess Nokia, or Nokia, however you put the stress. Really short song, which we like. That's one thing I love about rap songs, is they're pretty short, usually. I really wanted to make sure to include at least one female rapper in this set because there are some really good ones out there. My first inclination was to include a song by Missy Elliott. See, oh, dude. I'm glad you said that because to me, Missy Elliott songs, Get Your Freak On, is a perfect example of everything I've been talking about. Even in the dancing, I've used Missy Elliott's Get Your Freak On video as like an example of why the dancing is so good in it when I used to teach hip hop. I know some of you are probably like, what? Yes, I used to teach hip hop quite a bit. And one of the things I talked about is like The Matrix. I've used this example before with like progressive music sometimes. The reason The Matrix was awesome and so groundbreaking is because it found a way to use slow motion with normal motion connected to each other that keeps the mind going. So with Missy Elliott in dancing, she did the same thing. So in Get Your Freak On, is it Get Your Freak On or is it another one? Where they're dancing and they just keep doing like slow-mo dancing. It was one of the first popular artists that really made it popular to like dance normally, like you're dancing to the beat, and then just like kind of half time the dancing and subdivide the beat so that everything is taking much, much longer to do in the movement. And then going back to that. And what it does is it keeps the eye and the brain awake because it's not going like this. If you just go like this, the mind falls asleep because it gets bored from repetition. So biologically, this is even important. And Missy Elliott is one of those people, musically and dancing-wise, allows this kind of idea that I'm talking about, where the colors reign a little bit more and it's not so simplistic. There's like a uniqueness to it that's built in along with the foundation of what you're building. So it's like building a house. So I'll be interested to see this and how this girl does. She says, my first inclination was to include a song by Missy Elliott because she has a few that I like, and I think she's very smart and talented. But I decided instead to go with a newer artist whose song I always turn way up and sing along to when it comes on my mix. If it's a new song, I definitely haven't heard it. So this is Katana by Princess Nokia, however you want to. Here we go, song number 4. Boom. Oh, is that her? All right. 3 stacks behind. It's on the cheesy side real quick. Let's see how this goes. This is very much like Bone Thugs. Mañana? Tomorrow? The beat is a little simplistic, but that's in conjunction to her. Notice how her rapping and cadence is much faster and off. Bleeding from your jugular? Keep it PG. I do like how she's switching from to you switch the rhythm. Although there is a video I've mentioned on the channel before. Snoop Dogg makes fun of it. Snoop Dogg totally makes fun of this kind of rapping in this video. This is totally falling into that category. So even though it's different than what we've heard in the last 3 songs, it's repetitive in its own nature. I love it. I would love to see Ivy just like singing the shit out of this song. Bass is so good. I give it thumbs up for being different, and it does fall into the different but same. Like Bone Thugs and Harmony kind of same, but well, I'm sorry, you should give a fuck. That attitude is why our world is fucked up. Because everyone just says, I don't give a fuck. You should. Alright, so, how are we gonna rate that? I don't think it's better than 3. So I'm gonna say 3, 4, 2, 1. 3, no, I'm gonna say 3, 2, 4, 1. I do think Lose Yourself is better than this one. It was good for the first verse because it was unique in of itself, but then it was kind of like, okay, One Trick Pony played itself out, and just then started repeating that one unique thing. It's like I call it the urine on the canvas effect. Kind of like, okay, the first time somebody just put a canvas on the floor and just pissed all over it and then hung it up as art, it was like, kind of unique, different take. But then when the 7th person pissed on it, it was kind of like, yeah, we've seen it before, one trick pony kind of thing. It didn't have much to it, which I think could be characterized like rap as a whole, maybe, which I know I'm gonna get flamed for saying that. But it was unique, and I liked it for that. It was a little bit different of a take, but I wish I could find that that there's a Snoop Dogg, and maybe I'll put it in the chat if you're in the chat, a link to it, where Snoop Dogg talks about how he's specifically talking about rappers, but this guy who does the video uses it to expose Korean rappers and how Korean rappers just like jumped on this fad, and like every song sounds like this, which is exactly what Snoop Dogg does. And I felt like as soon as I heard her start rapping, I was like, yeah, it's unique, but it's following that. When you see the video, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's kind of funny if you haven't seen it already. I think I showed it on the channel a long time ago. All right, let's get to the next one, which is, this would be like a mixture. I would call this pop rap. I mean, this is probably the most pop rap that we've had, even more so than Lose Yourself. Lose Yourself is more of like that harder pop rap. This is straight up pop rap. This is Wild Wild West by Mr. Slap Himself, Will Smith. I don't care what any of you guys think about the song. I just think it's fun. Because it is fun. It's just, yeah. Early Will Smith stuff, like Getting Jiggy With It, and hell, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song will always be I in my book. Love how you spelled that too. Yeah, I mean, it's a good song. It's pop rap. It's just pop rap. So, and it's good. It's catchy. So it is what it is. All right, so here we go. Everyone knows this song, I'm sure. Let's just get into it. Oh, I put a filter on. I was like, where the fuck is it? I put a filter on it because it's fucking, the song is going to get blocked. Let me turn this up. It's not that loud. There we go. Sorry, Ivy, but this is already going to be almost impossible to make through the screening, so I'm just going to try to make it easier to at least give us some hope. Don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at. With Artemis from the start of it, running the game. James West, taming the West, so remember the name. Now who you gonna call? Now who you gonna call? If you ever riff with people, one of us break out before you get bum rushed at the Wild Wild West. When I roll into the Wild Wild West. When I stroll into the Wild Wild West. When I bounce into the Wild Wild West. Hey, at least you got some horns in the background. See, and it's got a melody. That's why I would say this is more popular than some typical rap. Because it's adding popular music elements like a melody and some voice melody parts to make it more unique than just speaking. Brother, bad for your health. Looking damn good, though, if I can say it myself. Told me Loveless is a madman, but I don't fear that. He got mad weapons too. Ain't trying to hear that. Trying to bring down me, the champion. When y'all champion. You got harmonies, understand me, son. Background vocals, I'm the quickest they is. More eclectic than just basic rap. Wrong tree, we coming. Don't be starting nothing. Me and my partner gonna test your chest, Loveless. Can't stand the heat to get out the wild. Only. When I roll into the only purists would hate this song. Oh, and we even have a breakdown in the middle of the song. Kind of see the video. I have a feeling, number one, this video is not going to make it by tomorrow night. Through the... We're going straight. Oh, he's dancing. Forgot the dance breakdown. Number 2, if any rap people that actually really like rap happen to watch this, I'm gonna get fucking slammed. Probably have most dislikes because of me, not because of you, Ivy.
Thinking you're bad, any drawing on West best with a pen and a pad. Don't even think about it. 6-gun weighing a ton, 10 paces and turn just for fun. Sun up to sundown, rolling around.
Nice little choreography there. Match the gunshot.
The defenders of the West, crushing on pretenders in the West. Don't mess with us, cause we in the Wild Wild West. When I roll into the Wild Wild West. When I stroll into the Wild Wild West. When I bounce into the Wild Wild West. When I roll into the Wild Wild West. When I stroll into the Wild Wild West. When I bounce into the Wild Wild West.
Shit, where am I gonna rate this? Though that is the question. What did I say? I said 3, 2, 4. So I'm gonna say. I'm actually gonna put this first. So I'm gonna say 5, 3.
Wild Wild West.
And that is the end. Okay, so I'm gonna say 5, 3, 2, 4, 1. 5, 3, 2, 4, 1 is. I mean, it is a good song. It's catchy. It's pop. It's pop rap. It's good. I'm probably gonna even flame for calling it pop rap, but oh well. Let's get to the last one. What is it gonna be? Oh, she says this is a surprise. I'm not going to tell you guys anything about this one because it's a surprise, but hopefully even if you hated the rest of the set, you'll like this one. Thanks for listening, everybody. Peace out. Well, I'm going to say even before we listen to this has been a nice change of pace. We're still, I think, at like 40-something minutes because the songs are short, which is a nice change of pace. So let's see what this next one is. This is going to be, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. What is this? Here we go.
Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Definitely getting this blocked.
Go.
Oh Lord, I was in middle school when this shit happened. Maybe first year of high school.
Gonna rock the town without being seen. Have you ever seen a turtle get
down? You know what? As much as people want to make fun of Eminem, want to make fun of Vanilla Ice, look at the guys. Notice they're all not white. Try to give him some clout. He was like the prototype for Eminem. It was like, okay, we're gonna throw a white guy into this rap mix, put some other non-white people to dance with him. So those guys got to take the fall too, because they're doing the same shit that he is. Hey, they're just trying to make some money. But that prototype, though the flame was really bright at first, it died very quickly, and this poor dude is like the butt of so many jokes. Some of it for good reason, but come on. If you were him and people were offering all this money to you and everything, was it worth it? Such 90s MC Hammer kind. Oh, it's MC Hammer type dancing. Just not as cool. This is one of those, did human beings actually live in this world? Kind of video song. You should have put Ice Ice Baby. That's definitely a better song than this one. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Awesome choreography. I give you +5 for the funny factor. Oh, this is too much. I definitely think you should have put Ice Ice Baby on here. And I think he officially got sued and lost the suit because he ripped off that dun 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 in the video of him trying to explain it away. See, Queen's goes dun na 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 na. Ours goes na 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 na. So funny. Like, dude. I mean, obviously, what do you expect him to do? Is he just gonna say, "Oh, look at Splinter"? What's he gonna say? Yeah, we ripped it off and we should get sued. Unfortunately, I think he lost the suit anyway, even though he tried to come up with that facade of an argument of why it's not a ripoff. But it does bring up the whole philosophy of copyright. Because if that's the case, then whoever wrote the first GDC progression, everybody else has ripped them off since then, because almost every song has a GDC progression in popular pop. Da, 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 da. I mean, because when he raps, it doesn't sound like Queen. Just that da na 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 does. Pressure.
They sent me a script and everything. Tell me what was going on in the movie.
What was going on and
what was going to be happening. You know, they told me all about this whole scene. It's exactly like they had it wrote down and everything. And told me to write and make it ice. So I did. I hyped it up, put the funky beats behind it, and made it ice. And they told me to keep it clean, for the kids and everything, which is me anyway. So
that's
Ice
me
Ice
anyway.
Baby's in full effect. Yep. Turtles 2, watch it.
I don't know Vanilla Ice's real name. I think I knew it at some point. But wherever you are, dude, I have no hate towards you. I do think it sucks that you're the butt of a lot of jokes now, but at that time, people loved it for the time that you were, doing Ice Ice Baby and all of that stuff. I think you're a cool dude. You did the best you could. You just wanted to make some money and do your thing, and you did. It sucks that people had to tear it down and now put you as the butt of the joke. And I wonder what it's like for him in real life to live with that for the rest of his life. I'm sure he's gotten over it. Hopefully he's gotten over it. But fall from grace in the public eye can be such horse shit. And I think that is the case for the poor dude. But anyway, you're probably a poor dude that's not literally poor unless you did stupid shit with your money. You had to make enough money from those years that you were on top. And hopefully you saved it, and hopefully you're doing it. So, all right. I think, didn't he try to make a comeback with some like regular rock songs or something like that? Like rock rap or something? It didn't work because the public eye can be brutal. Anyway, thank you for this change of pace. Ivanator has done it again. Hopefully you people in the, I think, shit, some of you were young enough that you weren't even around when this shit was popular. That puts me and Grandpa Herman and other people here in the chat a little bit ahead of your time. So these were staples of at least my middle school and high school experience, and they will be forever there. I appreciate them. So anyway, have a great Monday night. Have a great week, and we will see you on Saturday, I think, for Colin's set. Let's hope this makes it through, and you guys are actually watching this with me right now. All right, the captain says, peace out.